Hey, it's Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first visit, well, then you found yourself a new home. Come on back many times. If this is a repeat visit, which I'm certain many of you have found your way back, we love it even more. Come on back and enjoy. You guys support us a lot and we appreciate it. Let me give you a quick update on the month. We're now entering the second full week of September. As we enter September 13th, which is Monday, we're looking at a quarter moon, the new quarter moon. The new quarter moon is obstacles. The excitement and newness that came with the beginning of the month and the new moon, this is the period now we're getting into the obstacle phase. So you will be hitting some stumbling blocks and some obstacles this week, but you can persevere, you can push through. That's what it's all about. As long as you know that something's coming, you can plan around it. So don't worry about that. And then the wondrous part is the full moon will be coming to us again on the 20th, which is one day after this reading ends, which was next Monday, I guess it is. Anyway, so with that said, be prepared because that full moon is going to bring in tons of energy and again, some great opportunities. I'll be filling you in on those as time goes by. This is your reading for your sign for the week again, September 13th through the 19th. Enjoy. Libra, this is your reading for the week of September 13th through the 19th. Take what resonates with you, leave behind what doesn't. You don't want it anyway. Also, this is a reading based on tarot, but it's also an intuitive read. So when I do my readings, if Spirit steps in and says, we're going to see this a different way, then we're going to see it a different way because I go with what Spirit said. They tend to get it right if not all the time. Okay, let's have a peek here. Let's have a peek. Again, this is for you, Libra, for the week of September 13th through 19th. I've shuffled the cards in advance and meditated on what it is that we were hoping to find and let Spirit talk through me. I've done the spread, laid it out. Let's have a peek and see what Spirit is saying. We start over here with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is saying that this week is not going to start off in a good way. You may be coming off of a strong, rough weekend as well because there's some heartbreak here, some frustration, some unhappiness. Something happened to blow up things, and the Tower card said this change that you did not plan for. This could be a third-party situation. This could be something of somebody meddling in your relationship. And again, it doesn't necessarily mean to be the third party is another lover. It could be sometimes the family members get involved, sometimes friends get involved, and they make things messy for the people who are in the relationship. But this is the situation. Right now we have a situation in a relationship where things are a little bit rusty, a little bit salty. And so when that happens, again, the change is happening. So it looks like the situation has changed for you guys, and it's not in a good way. We have the Sun here. The Sun card said, take a breather, take a breath, take a new perspective, listen to what your partner, your significant other, listen to what they're saying. Will it work? Will it work itself out? We don't know yet because the reality is there's so much in the air. You have so many things in the air. This was not this situation did not happen overnight. There was many things that were there, many warning signs were there. You kind of saw them, you put them aside, you didn't pay attention because you didn't want to. You didn't really want to deal with that right now. You kind of hoped it would it would work itself through, but that didn't happen. If anything, more things were added. And so this change that's coming, the change that's coming in this relationship is a good thing. It's going to push you forward. It's going to propel you forward. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. Right now you have the choices. You have the options. The Wheel of Fortune card said that it's not predestined what the situational outcome will be. Does this go back to what it was? Does it move forward and you're in two different relationships because they're in one, you're in the other? We don't know. And again, the Spirit is saying this is your choice. This is one time where free will really is at play. But the Hierophant saying, don't do anything exceptional. Don't make any promises you can't keep. Don't make any plans that you can't, keep as well. Make sure that as you go down this path, that you stay within the lines of who you are. Do not lower yourself. Do not debase yourself. Do not do things that you know are not you. Be true to yourself, which is the Hierophant card. Be true to your beliefs, be true to whom you are, and if that is enough, then that's enough. But if it's not enough, well then it wasn't meant to be, and you should have moved on. So again, with the Sun card, new energy there. You should have moved on. If it is enough, then they appreciate you, then wonderful, because it's a new enlightening then. And so again, that new energy, new enlightening, that your spouse or significant other appreciates that, but they may not have appreciated it before, or they didn't see it because they didn't know it. But again, be true to yourself. This is about a self-awareness card. The Knight of Wands is here. When the Knight of Wands is there, it could affect you emotionally to the point where it messes with your work. At work, your mind is on this, and you're just dwelling. Be careful not to dwell too much. You don't want to dwell. I know it's hard when a relationship is on the rocks, but by dwelling at work, you kind of put yourself in a vicarious position because you could make mistakes there. So don't be careful not to do that. Insulate yourself and make sure that the work environment doesn't know. Do not bring this to the work environment. Do not tell your friends at the work environment. This is not something to be at work, and that's what they're warning us here. The Six of Wands, again, it's like you're going to persevere through this. You're going to get through this. Again, it's going to do well. You're actually doing, and the funny part is from what I'm seeing here is like you've had some struggles at work as well. Those struggles have kind of led to some of this, but the funny part is the work stuff is kind of freed up and it's gotten good. So the work stuff is looking good, and the work stuff is like lubricated and it's happy and whatever. But now the social stuff, the home life gets the ding. Isn't it amazing how that works? You'll be on top of the world in one area of your life, and then you hit the ding on the other side. And then you're on that top and then the down. And you're like, how does that, why isn't it we just can't have this stable one type of situation, or this situation where we're all thrilled all the time on everything? But that doesn't work. That doesn't work that way. We always seem to have one thing up, one thing down. It's like the scales of balance. And then all of a sudden, by the time they get to balance, boom, something else. And then boom, something else. So, and for those of you who couldn't see, I was doing this on both arms. But anyway, the point is the balancing of the scales. This is what's happening here. This is what's happening here. The work is good. The home life, not so good. There's the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, you need advice. You need to seek some advice. You need some professional advice. When the Three of Pentacles comes out, it tells you you can turn to family, you can turn to friends. I'm saying that this is saying, in this case, no. Turn to counseling. Turn to a marriage counselor. Turn to, if necessary, a divorce attorney. That's down the road, of course. Don't freak out yet. But most importantly, turn to somebody and try to figure out what's going on, because this is complicated. And again, since you have choices, you can make this work. But it may take counseling. It may be taking counselors to help you understand what's happening and how it's happening, and then maybe you can grow from that. The both of you can grow from that. Change is coming, moving forward. There's, again, forward motion, forward progress, and that comes from this. Again, if you can get some help, you can move forward in a good way. You can move forward in a good way. Eight of Swords. When the Eight of Swords is there, again, you feel right now like you are bound with something across your eyes. You can't see how this is going to work itself out. You can't figure out anything right now. You can't go left, you can't go right. Every time you turn around, every thought you have has a counterbalance. And so you're so confused. There's so much going on. And that confusion happens in situations like this. And that is natural. Do not beat yourself up for it. The Six of Swords says you're going to persevere. You're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. Have faith. This too will pass. It may not go easy, but you'll get through it. But again, get through it by getting professional help to work with you on this one. The Six of Pentacles, you've planted the seeds, again, a long time ago, and so they're coming to harvest. And unfortunately, those seeds in this case are the seeds that have led you to the relationship situation. But you know what? The fighting, the arguing, the combat is over. This is the dropping of the swords. Y'all are going to relax it. You're going to let it down. And now, again, it's time to figure out how do we move forward. We've had the battles. We've had the frustration. Again, this probably started in the weekend or the week before and just kind of blew up. And so you're coming into this weekend with this week with this heartbreak. There's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, again, you're going to find that emotional fulfillment down the road. Have the faith. The Judgment card's coming again. You're going to deal with this. You're going to move forward, but it's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Libra, let me stress this over and over. You're going to be fine. You'll work through this. You'll figure it out. It may not be the way you want eventually. Hopefully it will be. But if it isn't, be prepared to accept the change and then go from there. I wish I could give you better news. I cannot. And this is not unusual because we're in the later days of the new moon, which is a new Virgo moon, which is a lot of love, but a lot of love energy. Some of it is not good. And so again, the waning side are the obstacles. We are in the obstacle period, as I spoke about a little bit earlier in this video. There is an obstacle period. We are now in it. You've hit that obstacle. Not a surprise completely. Blessings go to you. My heart goes to you. I really do hope this isn't as rough as it seems it will be. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Don't forget to drop me a line. Send me an email at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. Let me know how this resonates with you. If you need a private reading, don't hesitate to reach out to me as well at the same email address, or go to sonoranmystictarot.com. I'm definitely there for you. I want to help you get through this. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment on the social media platforms. I give a lot of free readings, free monthly, free weeklies on YouTube and Facebook, and then free dailies on Instagram and on TikTok. So I'm out there. I'm all over the place. Find me, check me out. I'll talk to you later. You all have a good one, and do the best you can. Work through this. Have patience. Know that this is going to eventually be fine. You will get through this. You will get through this. We'll get through this together. Reach out to me. We'll get through this together. Have a good one. Bye.